Here we go, championship match. Up on the left lane, we have the Dartman. Dart Longa. New bowler. Been bowling for a couple years in the JV section. So I'm sure he is very nervous. Chad has, I think this is only his second tournament ever also. I'm sure he's going to be a little nervous.
Oh, I got Chad. I got to put Chad.
Oh.
Go ahead.
All right, we're back bowling a championship match. Welcome to the Santa Fe Lanes Stations Casinos, the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. Championship match. Bowling on the Eiffel Tower, 48 feet, all about spares. Not a lot of striking going on. First match went pretty good. Seth did shoot 230. Snapped off Sebastian, who shot 183. Bowling on the right lane, all the way, Harley Sheen from San Jose, California. Kid's absolutely amazing. Great bowler, great player, great family. San Jose. I was talking to Harley earlier, and I asked him what college he wanted to attend. He's like, Wichita. I want to go bowl at Wichita. So I said, what's your major? He's like, well, business, possibly nursing. So. And again, his future, he wants to bowl on tour. But again, great backup plan. Let's get to school, get an education, have a lot of fun bowling collegiately. And this kid's going to be a good player. Those are really good. Led the field in the varsity section. He kind of went ahead of Sebastian. He led the field. He was plus 18. Sebastian was plus 11. Seth was minus 33. So Should have a good match here. Yeah.
Well, this is what the amount is.
Right. No, yeah. 4 spots. So, again, we only had 30 entries, 27 entries. I bet you that's Harley's first or second spare I've missed all day out of 5 games of qualifying. Real good spare shooter. So, woo! That ball just went away. So, in the JV section, we paid down, again, we had 14 entries in the JV section. First place, $174, $86 for second, $50 for third for the top 3. High girl non-qualifier got $50. Marissa. In the varsity section, first place, $176. Nice spare. Second place, $120. In the varsity section, we had 20 bowlers. So $176, $120, third place, $82, fourth place, $62, and $50. Also, high girl non-qualifier again, Samantha Sante. So a lot of good bowling. I think we had 4 or 5 girls this week. So Ava McLaughlin, Marissa Reese, Samantha Conte, and Kelsey. So yeah, we had 4 bowlers, 4 girls. All right, we're in the second frame now. Seth on the right lane, working on coming off a 7 spare. Harley threw a couple shots in practice with some surface on a ball, so it was pretty interesting to see. Maybe he's playing a little game with Seth, I don't know. Harley coming off an open frame in the first, so huge shout out to his mom and dad. Amazing family. Thanks for coming in from San Jose. Mom also, our bowlers helping bowlers, youth bowlers, bowlers helping youth bowlers. Mom donated $100 into the program, so eventually we're going to grow this to something pretty amazing. Watch out, hashtag bowlers helping youth bowlers. This is brought to my attention. It's Harley's coach. So Harley's mom donated $100 to Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, bowlers helping youth bowlers. So amazing. So again, keep June 5th and 6th. Nice shot, Dart. Dart man, love this kid. June 5th and 6th will be our next tournament at Sunset Station, Sunset Lane, Sunset Station in Henderson. It'll be a 2-day tournament, 5th and 6th. It'll be good. Again, that was awesome. I see people are watching us. Christine, I hear you. I see you. I see you on Facebook, Christine. I keep saying your last name wrong. Sheen. Did Seth go Brooklyn there? So, again, shout out to Storm. Thank you for all your help. Coolwick.com, huge sponsors of the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. The winners today will receive their smart money and a jersey from Coolwick with the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour logo, Storm, and Coolwick on it. Harley's running back here to have Coach help him out.
Should we see what's on the rack?
Let's see what's on the rack. See what's on the rack. Let's get Phil off the page.
Oh, no, I can't. It's permanent.
Oh, dang it. So Chad, I think Chad's a little nervous right there. He hasn't thrown a shot like that all day long. in qualifying, Chad shot 785, so for 10 games. So he was minus 215. Again, JV bowler, has not bowled a tournament before. His first tournament was with us last month. So again, these are all new bowlers bowling, except for Harley and Sebastian. All of our kids are brand new at this. Little dart, lane 12 on a double, spare double. Pretty good. I bet dart bowls, I give probably anywhere from 6 to 12 lessons a week based on schedule, my real job schedule, and availability here at Santa Fe. And I bet dart probably practices anywhere from 40 to 70 games a week. He's been bowling, never bowled league until this year, just started bowling right before COVID started, so pretty amazing kid. Dart is 16. Harley is 16 also, bowling on lane 11 from San Jose, California. Got that? Nice. Nice shot. Nice shot right there by Seth. Great story about Seth. About 2 years ago, when I first met him, he did not make his high school bowling team. He was bowling one-handed and averaged 110 2 years ago. He looked at me and he's like, "Can I go to two-handed?" I'm like, "Yes, absolutely." After about 20 games of him watching him bowl, I started working with him a little bit, and I just saw it in his eyes, I saw it in his heart that this kid was going to be a good player. Practices, his huge support staff, his mom and dad, obviously, but we work together. Coach Dave Allen works with them, so it's we tag team and get the best for Seth that we can based on our schedules. Let's see if good job, Dart. Chad needs a spare. Keep him in the game. He keeps tugging everything. So again, that's when I see bowlers missing left a lot. Obviously, they're using their shoulders more than they should, but they okay. Using his shoulders as much as it is, he's pretty nervous, so he's over rotating his shoulders. So after the fifth frame in the JV section, we have Chad with 66 in the fifth after that open. Dart has 88 in the fourth, so he's got 1-0. So he's probably up by 40 pins. By about 40 pins. In the varsity division, Harley here he's working on a strike. He has 38 in the third, so guaranteed 6 count right here. So that's going to give him 55. Wow. I see Chad keep looking down at his shoes. I see his pants are a little short. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Harley has to have the spare to stay in this match because Seth is on a 3-bagger. And this is, right now, Harley's on pace for all right, so in the varsity division, Harley has 58 in the fourth. In the fifth, he has a spare. Seth has 27 in a second, working on a 3-bagger, so he's up by 30 pins going into the sixth frame right now, at least 30, 20 something. Dart got one right. Right before he started match play, he put 1,000 on that ball, so. Wearing these masks while we're bowling. I don't know how these guys can do it. But we're state ordered, like the Nevada, our governor's ordering us to wear masks, so that's what we're following. This is a non-political broadcast, correct? All right, Harley hit the pocket on that shot, so 4-pin. Dart, good spare. Yesterday we were practicing with Marissa and a few of the kids. We were working on just angles and spares. So I've got a lot of our kids now with bowling getting a little bit more expensive per game. So we have them, they're buying 4, 5, 6 games or whatever. So we want to maximize their shot per frame, having them shoot at the 10-pin for their first ball, then their second ball, a strike ball. Shoot out their 7-pin for the first ball, then their second ball can be a strike ball. So again, maximizing the frames. It's not about scores while we're practicing. Practice with purpose, right? Have a purpose. So bowling getting a little expensive. I don't want to walk in and see one of my kids shooting 240 on a house shot. I want to walk in and see him with a bunch of 1 counts and some spares afterwards. So that's kind of the key. All right, getting up in the 7th frame, Mr. Dart. After he's clean right now through 6 frames, so left a 4-pin. This will be good. He's got a dominant 40-pin lead, 50-pin lead right now over Chad. Chad's got one right, so let's see if this can sit up. Interesting, just for future reference, when we go into ties, we kind of call it a sudden death. This tournament is all about spares. Patterns are always going to be difficult because we're really focusing our kids at an early age, working on spares. So if we ever have a tie, it is a sudden death where, for an example, bowler 1 gets up and goes 6 spare, bowler 2 gets up and goes 9 miss, 6 spare advances for the win. So everything, it's not about the count, it's about the spare. Bowler 1 strikes, bowler 2 does not strike, bowler 1 wins. All right, getting up in the 7th frame, working on a 4-bagger in a title match here. Seth threw that one really good. Wow. Seth is actually looking like he's done this a few times against Harley, who, again, great player. Been lined up all day. Again, it's kind of one of those things. 11 and 12, been a fresh pair. They had plenty of practice on lane 9, fresh pair. But when you get over to the championship match, it can be a disadvantage. Harley's reaction is totally not like it was in match play. Hey, Chad got one right. Good shot, kiddo. I've been working with Chad now probably since COVID got done. Again, new bowler, but bowling less than 2 years. One of those kids that goes to work, works at school, goes to school, works part-time job, and then bowls. Good spare, Harley. So Harley has 96 in the 6, working on a spare. Hey Ben, what's that picture? I love it. Not my picture. I like the rack picture, the Storm plastic ball. June 5th or 6th, I don't know. That ball might come in handy because we're going to be kind of creating a super short pattern for one day and a long pattern for the next. So the kids could be throwing plastic and urethane here on that pattern at Sunset Station, June 5th and 6th. Again, a huge shout out to Kathy McCluskey and her staff for letting us do this tournament. It's been a huge support. So our Saturday morning program has definitely amped up its game. Wow, nice shot. He needed that strike to be in play here, so Harley can strike out for 2-0.
Didn't mean to change the slide.
Oh.
Right when he.
Oh, the messenger? So Harley has to have these all to force Seth to just stay clean. Seth is on a 250 pace, actually 230 pace. He can max out for 260. That's pretty amazing. Went 231 in the first game match against Sebastian. Duplicate that. Got that one a little right. All right. 4, 5, 6. So if Seth just spares this, he's on a 220 pace. All right, Dart pretty much into control. Could be his first win here at his pace. It's awesome to see Dart and Chad, and I'm just so proud of these guys, man. Jeez. Bowling really in their first or second tournament ever. So, all right, let's see what Seth does here. All right.
So maybe mention about the difference between JV and V.
Okay. So that open right there gives Seth 173 in the 8th. So again, he just needs one spare here to he needs a spare and count in the 9th or 10th to lock that up. So bowling in the JV section we have Chad and Dart. That's 174 174 and below. Our varsity section is 175 and above. House average. So, plus we have a sport pattern average also. That's in there. That's mixed in there too. So it's just an equation that we use for our kids. Look at this. Nice try. So that pretty much locks it up. Chad's got 133 in the 9th. Dart's already maxed at 163. Mr. Dart has 165, so he's got his first win. Super proud of him. Actually, super proud of all of our kids always. That's why me and Ben and Mike are doing this. It's to grow bowling. That's a good spare by Seth. So Harley needs to strike out here to force Seth to mark in the 10th. If Harley does not strike, Seth is the automatic winner. Ooh, he moved right. Nice shot. That's when you take a 16-year-old and say, hey, you got to strike out in the 10th just to force your competitor to spare, and he gets up and peers a shot like that. Pretty amazing. I wish I could see our kids smile again. Yep. Dart for the win. Smile, kiddo. First Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour win for Dart. All that hard work paying off. Well, Ben, we get to move Dart to the varsity section now. Big shot for Harley. So Harley has to strike out in the 10th for 206. He needs the first 2 and a count, 7 or better, to force 6 or better, to force Seth to stay clean. So let's see what happens here. Harley had to make a pretty big move. He was moving in, the ball had created no friction. So looks like his coach got him to move a little bit right, using the ball with a little bit of surface. Dart, nice job. Out of the JV section, Dart with his first win, 225 to beat Chad. Chad shot 142, but scores irrelevant. It's about Harley. Carry it. No, oh. All right, so there's the winner. We got Seth Stovall. Doesn't even need to keep it on the lane. Got the win. So congratulations to Seth. 2 years ago, he was averaging 120. I think he's going to cry. 2 years ago, he was averaging 120 with one hand. Switches over to 2, works his butt off. A lot of coaching. Amazing support from his dad, mom and dad. And his sister, stud soccer player. So his first win of his youth career. Pretty amazing. All right, as we start to finish off here, I just want to say again thank you to coolwick.com. Coolwick, just again, I just can't thank you guys enough. Our championship winners are going to receive Coolwick shirts with the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour on it. And then again, shout out to Storm and all the people at Storm for everything that you guys do for youth bowling. Absolutely amazing. Guys give me goosebumps just saying Storm and Coolwick in the same sentence. So thanks again. So we're going to be ending this here, signing off from Ben Huffman, Mike Ruiz, myself. Congratulations to Dart Longa for winning the JV, and in the varsity section, running the ladder, Seth Stovall for the win. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.